So TJ, another year now in Berkeley, kind of what have you applied from year one to year two and kind of what your understanding is and your role on this team?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, from year one to year two, there's definitely been a huge jump. I mean, this is really I'm really going into my second year of playing defensive line. You know, I was outside linebacker before, got big, and now I'm at D-line, you know what I'm saying? So, made great growth over the spring, and then even throughout these first 8 and 9 practices that we've had. So I'm really excited to keep seeing the direction that I go, keep seeing the direction that the defensive line goes, just in general as well.
Leadership from one side of the defensive line with Hayden over at ACC Media Day. Kind of how has he carried himself? Because you guys entered together. How have you guys kind of grown together?
Yeah, I mean, me and Aiden, we're unbreakable. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. And, you know, it's really great being able to be with somebody like him because he takes this seriously, you know. And I mean, not to say that the other guys don't at all, because I mean, all of our guys are top tier, you know what I'm saying? But being able to just come in and bounce ideas off of him and be like, hey man, what did you see on this play? How would you have attacked it? You know, stuff like that. So we're really able to take a step back and learn from each other, as well as push each other to grow and really just keep learning all the time. So
Coach Browning kind of embraced the different voices now, because you guys are now some of the more experienced players on this roster. How do you guys kind of work together to kind of get the best out of this unit?
Yeah, well, I think, you know, I mean, obviously it starts from the top, Coach Browning. And Coach Browning, he's an amazing coach. He pushes us to be our best every single day, you know, and that's something that me and Aiden, we try and mimic as well, right? We try and match that energy, if not surpass it, right? And then not all the time is Coach Browning going to be able to get to the younger guys, right? So me and Aiden, we take that upon ourselves to be able to make sure that they're doing everything that they need to do and that we're upholding the standards of the defensive line, the defense, and of the team as we go about our business.
One of your guys is downfielder and Nate. How has he kind of stayed involved and kind of stayed active in not only trying to help himself get better as he recovers, but help the unit out still as a whole and kind of keep you guys on your P's and Q's?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Nate, obviously is sad, right? But I mean, he's done an amazing job staying present in the defensive line room and just really just staying present. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys, you know, you could go down a path where it's oh, well, it's me, right? I can't believe this happened. But Nate, he's really attacked this challenge head on, and I mean, he's been doing a great job learning the defense even more in depth, you know, so as a whole instead of just from a defensive line perspective. And so that has been fun to be able to come off and talk to him on the sideline, right? Kind of get both perspectives, whether that's from Coach or whether that's from Nate, kind of just to see what they're seeing. So
opinion, you win games in the trenches. How has kind of Coach Novak come in and reaffirmed the stance of we're going to need the trenches to win, and we're going to find out all across the board that this strength and conditioning program will help us win football games on the margins?
Well, I mean, you could just see it in the way that we worked, man. I mean, shoot, Dasman went viral for freaking gaining however much weight he gained, right? Putting on a ton of muscle, right? And I mean, that's a testament to the strength staff, right? I mean, we're big guys, you know what I'm saying? So not a lot of that is going to show through the same way that it does on the skills, but the jumps that we made this offseason working with Coach Novak and the rest of the strength staff, they were immaculate. And you can see it in the way that we play. You can see it in the way that we carry ourselves on the field, off the field, right? And really just whatever we do. So,
what's different about Coach Novak and what he brings to the table?
Yeah, I think with Coach Novak, it's a lot it's really hands-on with him. You know, I mean, Coach B and the old staff, they were amazing staff, right? You know, with Coach Novak, like I was saying, it's real hands-on. All the strength coaches, everybody that he has working with him, they're always right up in your face, right? Making sure that they're watching you, doing everything that you, making sure that you're doing everything that you can do properly, technique-wise, right? Making sure that we're staying on track with our weights, and also pushing us, you know, even harder and stuff like that. So it's been a good shift.
Everyone's kind of got different experiences, high school level, in your case being at Wisconsin. How do you compare and contrast what you guys are doing now? What's different about now? What do you think's accentuating your strengths now?
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel one thing is just experience now, you know what I'm saying? So being able to have the experience of playing last season and then carrying that over with another year of spring ball, right, at defensive line, and then we're having another fall camp at defensive line. I feel that experience, right, just from being able to play last season is going to be one of my big carryovers, one of the team's big carryovers, because we have a lot of guys that are veterans on this defense, right? A lot of people that are returning. And so, I mean, just that closeness in general, that's going to help us win a lot.
Perfect.